Welcome to MD Extra Coins, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries and untold numismatic stories. Here, every coin holds a mystery. Every detail reveals history. Join us as we explore the world's most fascinating treasures, one coin at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to MD Extra Coins, where every coin shines with a story. Not because it is particularly rare in quantity, but because of the stories, the errors, and the charm hidden behind its simple design. To understand the 1983 Roosevelt dime, we must first understand the broader history of the dime series itself. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Roosevelt had been a beloved figure for his leadership. During the Great Depression and World War II, and his strong connection to the March of Dimes campaign, which raised funds to fight polio, made the dime a fitting tribute to his legacy. The design was created by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. His initials, J.S., appear on the coin, and though that sparked some controversy back in the day, they simply stand for his name. The obverse of the coin shows Roosevelt's profile, looking left with the word liberty along the left rim and the phrase, "In God We Trust," positioned under his chin. The date is placed on the right side, and below the date, you'll find the mint mark, in this case a D for Denver. The reverse design features a torch in the center, flanked by an olive branch to the left, symbolizing peace, and an oak branch to the right, symbolizing strength and independence. Above the torch are the words, "United States of America," and below it reads, "One dime," with the Latin phrase a pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, across the center. It's a simple design, yet elegant and packed with symbolism. The 1983 D Roosevelt dime was struck in large numbers, tens of millions of coins, as the U.S. Mint kept up with the high demand for circulating coinage during the 1980s. By that time, the composition of the dime had already shifted from silver to a copper-nickel clad material, which had happened back in 1965. That means the coin is made of an inner core of pure copper and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The total weight of the dime is 2.27 grams, and it measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter with a reeded edge that has 118 tiny grooves. Even though these details sound technical, they play a big role in identifying genuine coins and distinguishing them from counterfeits or altered pieces. What makes the 1983 D dime particularly interesting is that it sits at a point in U.S. coin history where minting technology had become highly advanced yet not perfect. Even with modern presses and quality checks, certain varieties and mint errors slipped through the system, creating rare and valuable examples itself. The U.S. Mint did not issue official mint sets that year, which means collectors couldn't get freshly struck coins directly from the mint in their original packaging. As a result, finding high-quality 1983 coins, including the 1983 D dime, in mint state condition became more challenging, since most coins entered circulation immediately. This scarcity of mint-fresh examples adds to their collectability today. Imagine being a coin collector, 1983, trying to put together a full set of brilliant uncirculated coins. You'd have to search rolls from banks or deal directly with others who might have saved them from circulation, making the hunt even more exciting. The 1983 D Roosevelt dime is also a reflection of the economic and cultural landscape of the early 1980s. It was a period of growth and technological change in the United States. The coin itself may not look futuristic, but the minting technology behind it represented decades of progress in metallurgy and production efficiency. It's also a testament to how something as small as a dime can connect to history. Roosevelt's presidency, the fight against polio, and the evolving art of coin design. Collectors often discuss the concept of eye appeal, which refers to how attractive a coin looks at first glance. On a 1983 D dime, eye appeal depends on how well the strike captured the fine details of Roosevelt's hair, the sharpness of the lettering, and the brilliance of the luster. Over time, circulation dulls these features, but an uncirculated coin can look remarkably fresh, with a bright silver-like sheen. When graded, professionals look for details like the absence of contact marks, smooth fields, and crisp design lines. The highest grades are awarded only to coins that show no visible wear under magnification. Aspect that makes Roosevelt dimes fascinating to study is how they've remained visually consistent for decades. Since 1946, the design has barely changed, apart from minor adjustments to improve striking quality. This consistency has given the series a sense of tradition and stability. Yet, within that sameness, there are tiny differences between mint years, die varieties, and metal compositions that give collectors endless reasons to explore. For example, earlier silver issues from 1946 to 1964 are prized for their precious metal content, while later copper-nickel issues like the 1983D represent the era of modern coinage. The Roosevelt dime has thus bridged two different worlds, one of silver and one of modern-clad coins. Collectors who specialize in Roosevelt dimes often assemble full date and mint mark sets, spanning every year and every mint from 1946 to today. The 1983D is a key piece in such a collection because of its unique position in the 1980s minting landscape and its role in the no-mint set year. For those who collect by condition, the challenge lies in finding a high-grade, fully struck example with clean surfaces and strong luster. For error collectors, the thrill lies in discovering an unusual strike, a coin that somehow escaped quality control yet survived decades in circulation to tell its story. In many ways, the Roosevelt dime, and especially the 1983D issue, represents the beauty of everyday coinage. It's a coin you could easily overlook, yet it embodies art, history, and technology in a piece small enough to fit between your fingers. The Denver Mint itself, where the 1983D dimes were produced, has a proud history dating back to the 19th century. Known for its efficiency and precision, the Denver facility has produced billions of coins over the decades, each marked with that small but significant D. The Mint's output in 198 reflected the demands of a growing economy, ensuring that coins remained abundant and consistent in quality. When you hold a 1983D Roosevelt dime today, you're not just holding a piece of change, you're holding a piece of the American story, from Roosevelt's fight against polio to the evolving craftsmanship of the Mint. Even its imperfections remind us that no matter how